Hey, beautiful babes. Well, how are y'all doing? How are you doing today, tonight, whatever time it is that you're watching this video here? Man, I hope y'all are feeling good though. I'm feeling good. I'm just at a point of, what can I say, mixed emotions a little bit. I'm excited for 2023 to get the hell out of Dodge. I am, for various reasons. But I'm also knowing that when 2024 come in, y'all, April 15th is around the corner and it's time to finalize things with Uncle Sam. That part gets me every time. I can't help it. It's like, that is what I start thinking about probably like September. I'm like, ooh, last quarter of the year. I be thinking about it. Let me tell you something now. I really want to talk to you about something that's not for the faint of heart, not for the weak, honey. Let me tell you, okay? Not for those who can't handle heat in the kitchen. And I'm talking about right now being self-employed. Beautiful babes, yeah. It's a wild ride. It is a wild ride for sure. And but I know one thing, it's not for everybody. And sometimes I wonder if it's even for me. Even though I've been rocking and rolling like this for years, every year I feel the same way at the end of the year. Oh, do I want to go back to the workforce? Okay, it was so simple. Life was so simple. Truly it is. And I can definitely applaud everybody who's doing the 9-to-5 thing in corporate America. That is the life. Honestly, it is. Really, it is. So, this is how I feel. Now, don't get me wrong. Being my own boss or being your own boss has its perks, for sure. But right about now, I want to lay down the law. And I want to give you about 10 cons of being self-employed. Yep, so buckle up, cause it's gonna be a bumpy ride. You riding with me? Come on in, come on. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. First of all, number one, and I mean this, you gotta be disciplined. Ain't nobody telling you what to do, when to do, how to do. So that means that you gotta tell yourself every freaking day what to do. So can you handle that? If you're considering being your own boss, can you handle that? I talk to folks all the time, say, girl, I see you doing such and such. I see you doing such and such. It is an everlasting freaking grind every day to be creative, to do what you got to do, to make things happen, to encourage yourself to get up and out. And many people will tell you, hey, I'd rather just somebody put me on the schedule and I work and I do what I got to do and get the hell out of Dodge. I understand. But let's talk about the second thing, right? You got to wear all the hats. You have got to wear all the hats. You're the CEO. You're the janitor. You're the coffee maker and the decision maker. Okay, that's a lot of hats. Beautiful babes, you already know that's a lot of hats, okay? And sometimes I just feel like doing that hat like I do my hair. Just get rid of it. Honestly speaking, imagine it, right? And some of y'all already know. You already know. And sometimes I know you may be making the same kind of, you know, thoughts and decisions about whether you're gonna stick and stay in this or not. But honey, let me tell you, the third thing that really makes it like, what the hell am I doing? Is you have to say goodbye to them steady paychecks. Woo, your income, baby. Let me tell you something. It's like a roller coaster. 1 month, you're way up. Woo. Next month, oh, where the hell my money at? You're down, down, down. Can you handle that financial roller coaster? And if you've been here with me, y'all already know, I got the carpet pulled from under me. And I'm like, okay, I really start reevaluating, what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? So it makes you wonder. It makes you think. Really, it does. And number 4, I want to just talk about the truth. There's no 9 to 5. There's no 9 to 5. What's that? You talking about 24/7. Your business is your baby, and babies don't take breaks. You always nursing, feeding, bathing, washing, rolling, clothing, everything. Everything. It's nonstop. There's no break. It's nonstop, continuously. Oh, girl, if only I thought about that in the beginning, maybe I would have said, But honey, we halfway there with this one, and this one's tough. Self-employed people, they gotta hustle harder than anyone else. You gotta be there grinding like you never grind before, non-stop. That's crazy, right? That's crazy, but you do. Otherwise, you don't eat. Period. And ... period. And now, this is the thing that has gotten me the most, is you can forget about them benefits. What's it? Health insurance? Retirement plans? Vacation days? What is that? You gotta be your own benefits package, cause it ain't coming with the job. And you know, fortunately there are breaks with insurance that can help you, but if you're making really good money, and I've been to that point where my money was good, but in order to obtain great or good health insurance, you're paying out of your ass. You are going to pay dearly for it, and that's a booger. Okay, it's almost like taking away from the fun of being your own boss, because that's crazy. And I gotta have it. I'm old. You know, anything could happen. I'm old. I gotta have it. What you say? Now, this is on a little bit of a lighter note. Let me tell you something. Loneliness creeps in, because you're the boss, the employee, the water cooler gossip, all in one. It gets lonely at the top, folks. It does. And a lot of times I have to make it that way, because for the most part, you know, everybody works better during their quiet time. So even though I work from home, I can't have all of the shenanigans going on all freaking day long. And I have to sometimes say, oops, let me get back to it before I lose my train of thought, before I, you know, get tired, sleepy, whatever. Let me get this done. And I hate to shun my folks away, but it has to be done. You know, receiving company is a virtual almost. Don't do it, because they will have no respect of your time, what you're doing, that you're working from home. They just think you're sitting here, you're at the house, let's party, let's have a good time. And you know, all alone, you're sitting there like tapping your fingers on the table like, oh man, I wish y'all would go in the other room. But that's part of working from home. You have to balance it all out. It gets tough, but you have to do it. You have to do it, and sometimes you say, oh, let me get back to it. That's how you have to do it. It's lonely at the top, and I ain't even at the top. So if I was at the freaking real top, I wouldn't have no friends. I probably wouldn't have any family. They'd be like, I don't know where she at. Now, this is what I was just talking about. Uncle Sam. Them taxes, y'all. Ooh, they are your worst enemy. You'll be counting every penny come tax season. Can you handle that? Can you handle them IRS headaches? Bam, 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 bam. Headaches, for real, y'all. And then here we go. This is my office. The home office blues. Ooh, I need to write a song. You think working in your pajamas is fun and games until you realize you haven't left the house in weeks. I tell you what, when the quarantine thing came around, you know, I really didn't feel like I was hibernating. because that's what I do all the time. I'm always here at the house. I'm always here at the house. Crazy, huh? But for the most part, that's me. And y'all, finally, just to mention this, like your family and friends, see, they think you're on a permanent vacation. They don't understand that you're here at the house, you're in your pajamas, but you hustling like a crazy person. You are working, you are grinding, you are doing what you need to do. And that's what's wild about it. Have I thought about time and time again saying, boop, to heck with this? Yes, I have. But I know I don't work well all the time with others, especially when I see things that need to be done and the seniors don't see it. So I just feel like, I ain't telling them nothing, because guess what? You're not paying me to do that. You're not paying me to do that. And I don't think it's right that you would utilize my brains, my mind, to make it look good for you. You get all the money and I'm getting a little bit, nah. I still say no to that. I guess I'll have to rock and roll with being self-employed. But if you are considering being your own boss, if you are, know this. Being self-employed ain't for the faint of heart. You know, even though you can set your own hours, doesn't mean you can sit on the beach all day sipping on margaritas. But honey, that's a great thought. That's what you're working towards. But whether that'll actually happen depends on what kind of business you're in. But right now, me, gotta grind. I gotta grind. So being self-employed is no joke. I love it though. I love the hustle. I love the grind. And you got to be tough as nails to really make it work. So all I can say for those who want to or who are already doing the dang thing, stay strong out there. Stay strong. And I'm going to do the same. Am I here for the long run? For the long haul? Perhaps I am. But we shall see. But y'all stick and stay. And thanks for coming to hang out with me with my TED Talk. Okay. For sure. I am so elated to have y'all hanging out with me. Thanks again for coming to sit and chit chat. Chit chat in the comments, more or less, right? But I love it. So I love interacting with y'all. So please make sure, if you like today's video, please drop some comments down below. Drop a like on this video. Give me some purple hearts and let me know you're here for the ride. You're going to see how this turns out to be. You want to be a witness. And I thank you for that. So I want to thank you all also for continuing to help this channel grow and grow and grow. We're gonna get there, babes. We are getting there, because I am bringing it to you like no other right here. So stick and stay, and I'll see y'all on the next one. And tell a friend where you're hanging out at. Please share me with your world. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.